Alright, Knights of Dragaria, welcome back to Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. I'm your host, Veracity, and we're going to be covering Sylvie today.
And as usual, stay triggered. Pew pew, pew.
Okay, so who is Sylvie? Who is she? She is a female, age 22, class sniper, an adventurer who travels around Gustav's vast wildlands on her Talan. When she runs low on funds, she works as a mercenary to earn her keep, then sets off on another adventure. When war breaks out, she decides to become a Gustavan officer. Though she's quite a competent Zoro knight, she has no attachment to the dogma of Zor. Her only ambition is taking advantage of her position to collect all the treasure she can in Runersia. So she's a treasure hunter. So essentially, she is a sniper or an archer. Starts off as, I think she starts as an archer, or maybe she starts a little bit higher. She doesn't start as a sniper to begin with, but you get a bow and arrow, you get light armor, you get a gauntlet and a ring for your equipment here. Now, there's some skills here for snipers that you can actually have here. Dominate Sky. Increase damage dealt using skills against units with preferred terrain sky by 50%. So whatever attack you do to a sky creature, 50% more damage. Accuracy up plus 20, which is amazing. Already agility at 95. And so yeah, let's look at the stats. She's a green dot character. And at level 22, we have 557 HP. That's actually quite good. The MP is alright at 235. That's okay. Agility 95. It's always nice. I like that. And, we get mobility of 5, which is really, really nice to see. And so, command range of 4, which is really good. Character growth of E. That's just because, well, we're already in the 20s, so that's okay. And rune growth of B, which is really nice. So she is essentially she's not a project knight. She's kind of close to the established knight because the rune growth of B, the command range of 4, the HP at 557, attack is all right, 121. Agility 95, and all that. I find her very reliable on a battlefield. A lot of the times, I really have no problem using her, and Sylvie is kind of a go-to character. It's kind of like Lucia from Iscalio in Grand Edition. That's how I would have to probably compare her as far as stats and certain things go. So you really only just get skills here, but we'll just do a simple rundown of this. Lightning Arrow is a 1 to 3 range attack here, and so it's got a power of 110 plus accuracy 9. It's green dot. That's nice. We go down to Selfless Throw. All of these are pre-moves here, so you have to stand in one space to be able to do it. That's why the little boot with the X is there. And so what this does essentially is deals major damage to a single enemy unit within a 3 hex radius, high accuracy, so the accuracy cranks up to 31. It's kind of like the sniper shot, the secondary shot you get from Grand Edition. So just a lot more accuracy. Pretty much, you're not going to miss for the most part, unless you're up against a dancer or something like that. It's possible to miss them. And so those are the basic ones. It doesn't cost you any MP to do this. So this one is basically your charged attack that you stay there and do for free all the time. Now, what you want to do is you want to use her MP to use these other last 2 skills, but you want to use them in the right moments because you only have 235, right? So you can only use Giga Impact about, well, that's 160, and then, not even, unless you max out her at level 30, probably do it 3 times, but right now I can only do it twice, Giga Impact. And then 1,000 arrows is really just a one-time use, and then you're almost out of MP at that point. So what's the difference here? Giga Impact is a 4 hex radius. 4 hexes away. So this is a 4 hex radius attack. All the other ones are 3. Well, except for Giga 1,000 arrows. There's a caveat to that. But 4 hex radius, single attack. Most powerful attack you can get with the archer because it's a power ratio of 150. 2 extra green dot orbs added onto the attack. And it does cost 80 to do it. So that's very nice. So pretty much for this one, you want to use this one when you're targeting something that you want to absolutely kill, or a leader that you want to get very, very low. You just focus target. That's what this is for. Next up is 1,000 arrows. So this one will shoot off like a Genobolt attack. So as you can see within the red ring here, you know, that's where you can go. But then the space radius around it is this little ring here. This little circle. So it's 7 hexes it hits, and you have to be careful because you can hit your own guys with this. You're not shooting thunderbolts. You're just shooting arrows, and they'll hit that whole square, that whole space. The nice thing about this one versus Giga Impact, this one, they can counterattack you. Archers can counterattack in this game. So if you shoot them, they can shoot back, which is probably something they should have put in the original game. This one is non-counterable. So once you let loose these arrows, they cannot counter this at all. And it does cost you a whopping 150, and it is 115. So it's 5 points more than your basic attack, but as far as the other attacks are concerned, it's the weaker one of the other two. So this one's really for hitting a huge group. So if they have a huge group lined up and you can hit a whole group, maybe get a kill or get close to a kill, this would be the way to go, really. But you want to have at least 3 monsters of the enemy within this radius to do this. Otherwise, it's probably useless, and I would probably consider using Giga Impact more, because end game, you'll probably get 3 Giga Impact shots versus this only being 1, and the attack ratio being just about as much as Lightning Arrow. Yes, you do get 3 extra dots, so yeah, there's an extra orb dot, which would put it up a little bit higher, but not that much higher, really. I think it's like a 2 to 4%, 0.2 to 0.4% increase, which isn't very much. It's a little more, but yeah, that's pretty much how you want to play her. Multi-hit, 1,000 arrows. Single hit, Giga Impact. Once you're out of MP, then do your Selfless Throw, and do your basic Lightning Arrow whenever you want to do it to move around. Now, another thing you can do is cross-class her into the Dancer. You can cross-class her into the Dancer set so that you can potentially get hit and move. So let's see, double movement. So if you get proficiency as the rogue for Sylvie, you get double movement. So that basically means you can shoot your pre-move here. If we look at this, you can shoot your pre-move of, let's say, Giga Impact, shoot it because you had to wait a turn to shoot, and then after you just shot, you're able to move closer to set up for your next attack to do another Giga Impact, or if you have the MP to do 1,000 arrows, you can do that. Now, yeah, you can equip her with some stuff that will give her more MP so that you might be able to do maybe 1,000 arrows and maybe a Giga Impact, maybe 2. That's quite a stretch, but, you know, I'm just saying, you gotta probably think about this. Rogue class, just to get the double movement for an archer, is pretty phenomenal if you want to set yourself up for super success. Now, yeah, you're not going to get all the beautiful sniper classing, the sniper classes to class up all the time because of it, but you will get that option to be able to shoot and move and shoot and move. And once you're out of MP, you can still shoot and then selfless throw, move, selfless throw, move, and you'll just always be able to accomplish a better attack than normal. And yeah, that's pretty much that's my opinion on Sylvie. She's a very good character. You can put her with Tim. Pitting her with Tim is actually a very good idea because she moves around. He can move around. He's a dodgy kind of character. She can come and shoot, things at certain angles, and they can do very well as a team. I can honestly tell you that's worked out for me. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe and stay triggered, my friends.